International Yoga Day is being celebrated across the country, across the world, and we saw that massive demonstration in Rajpath. And now in studio with us, we're very lucky to have a renowned dancer, Sonal Mansingh. Thank you so much for being here with us. Ma'am, what do you have to say about this whole celebration of yoga that's taking place across the world?
I think it's the right moment when the world is swamped with so much violence, aggression, bloodshed, mindless activities on one hand and crass materialism on the other. And between that, I think जो कहते हैं चक्की में पीस रहे हैं लोग, the fast life, everything has come together in a way that yoga now comes as a fresh breath and not a moment too late. And I think the vision of Prime Minister Modi, it's not for himself. It's not for me, it's not for her. We do yoga regularly and we reap the benefits. What about the millions of people, billions of people now, because now the world knows about yoga. But in our own country, people, although were doing yoga a little bit here and there, they were not recognizing its true merit. Right. And this is what has happened. The Prime Minister spoke about how it's not just about health, it's about peace, it's about the mind. But ma'am, there's also been a lot of negativity in the run-up to Yoga Day. There have been people who've spoken out, Muslim organizations, there have been individuals, Delhi University, JNU professors who've talked about the imposition of yoga and this sort of cultural homogeneity. What can one say about people who are intelligent but not in the right direction? In the sense that you may be intelligent in your studies and you may be a professor, you may be what, I mean, full respect to them. But where it comes to the good, kalyan jo kehte hain, the good of all people, I mean, this is not like a communism or Maoism or any ism. Have you ever heard of yogism? Huh? So but we are so used to isms, we are not able to get out of that mindset. I think some have also spoken about the government trying to appropriate yoga. I mean, it's so funny. What can one say? What kind of comments can one make? It's so funny, it's so audacious, it is so ludicrous. क्या कहेंगे ऐसे लोगों को? The point is, I think that everyone recognizes the goodness, the merit, the intrinsic value and worth. So you feel we should focus on the positive of yoga and what this is trying to spark. Somewhere the political mindset, somewhere, hum reh gaye, why didn't we think of it? You know, that kind of... Yes, of course, there have been comments from the Congress. So tell us about yoga in your life and how you use it every day in your pupils. Yeah. See, first of all, I'd like to mention that for dance, and I've been learning dance since I was 7 years old. I've been watching my own mother and my father, my grandfather, doing yoga. One absorbs that. And then as I grew older and I was sort of traveling abroad and here and there and so many things, ups and downs, including my car accident in 1974 when I broke my spine. And contrary to what German doctors had said, I came back to full life and full career of dancing. How did that happen? Okay. That's the biggest example. Huh? So yogasans, what do? They give you strength, they give you grace, they give you suppleness, and breath control. For a dancer, it's so important. But even otherwise, you know, when you are angry, at that time yoga comes in handy. You are quiet. When you are, you know, tired or when you are sad, yoga comes in handy. You are able to balance your emotions, your body, your energies. So what would you like to show? This is Yashvi and this is Ramesh, and both are going to participate today in my inaugural lecture for the Yoga Week at Sangeet Natak Academy also. So सबसे पहले आप क्या बताएंगे? बताइए, आइए ऊपर आइए. हाँ. Would you like to start with your little warm-up? Chalo. So warm-up would involve breathing exercises. Breathing exercises, anulom vilom, but also for the arms and for the legs and the knees and all that. Chalo, 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 shuru ho jao jaldi. जी जी. टाइट रखो उंगलियां शर्मिश जी. हाँ जी, चलो नेक्स्ट. नहीं, नेक्स्ट कर दीजिए. टाइट करके ना यहाँ पे. So your strength is all. Then the suppleness of the fingers and your wrist, and 90 degrees.
All right.
Because now with the computer and all that, people are unable to bend even.
Fingers and all,
and all the energies, you know, all the pancha 5 elements are here, all the mounts are here. Next. पैर का कीजिए जल्दी. घुटना, the knees. Okay, next. और झुकना. जी.
So this is the warm up.
This is the warm up only. Next. हाँ जी. आपका लंबा जो था उधर मुंह करके कीजिए. कथकली वाला अपना जो एक्सरसाइज है. हाँ जी. Next. Next. घुटना, all the knees are straight. This is what they call त्रिकोणासन. चलिए रमेश थोड़ा जल्दी करेंगे आप लोग प्लीज. हाँ शाबाश. नेक्स्ट चलो. हाँ जी.
ट्रायंगल पोज.
हाँ जी चलिए. Now this is something that very few people are able to do without bending the other knee.
Okay, this is something you do in athletics as well, I think, when you
well,
up,
dance is everything, yoga, athletics, aerobics, everything. चलिए सामने. हाँ बेटे, come on, come on, come on. पद्मासन. आप अपना वो कीजिए. बेटे आप वो अपना वो कर लीजिए ना, नटराज आसन. This is Padmasan, the lotus pose.
Yes.
हाथ पीछे करके. This is Nataraj Asan.
Wow.
Shiva's pose. And Shiva is the Adi Yogi, the first yogi. And Devi is the yogini. So actually we believe that this is ancient tradition, Patanjali, Rishi, and so many other rishis. I'm sure that even Ramachandra, Buddha, Krishna, everybody were yogis. All the great people, men and women, have been yogis.
Of course, these are very advanced asanas, and we have a lot of viewers. And what would your advice be to them as they also start and want to learn yoga if that interest has been sparked today?
They should go ahead and learn yoga.
But you can't just jump into it either. You have to learn it very slowly.
No, you have to learn it slowly, and they have to get a very good guru also. But even otherwise, you know, there are videos, this, that. Now everything is available like that. Point is, as you said, slowly. Yoga does not broke impatience, and impatience has become now the byword. I want it now, I want it now, I want it now. That doesn't happen with yoga. You have to, as Prime Minister put it so beautifully, that for music concerts, you see them first, tok, 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 taar mil raha hai. So like that, the body has to be attuned. You have to tune the body, every part of the body. And then it all comes together, most importantly with the breath. Because if the breath control is not there, inhalation, exhalation, then again it does not give you the benefit. It should.
All right. Any other asanas you'd like to show us?
Bataiye. Vrikshasan? Ah. And now.
All right. This is also all about balance and flexibility.
Yes. Normally they warm up a little more.
Yes, of course.
Wonderful. See? Right. And this is what we use in dance also. See, that is why I say Nritya Yoga. It's a culmination of all the yogas. This is Hatha Yoga. With that, the pranayam. In dance, बताओ एक सेकंड जल्दी बता दो बेटे. तारिखिट तारिखिट धित धलांग तत्ता तत्ता तकता तत्ता. Okay. Takata.
Wonderful.
Right.
Okay. This studio, perhaps the studio stage isn't best suited for this. But thank you so much for joining us, and thank you both for showing us those lovely asanas and